Can a woman with hormonal imbalance still ovulate? This is the question that a lot of women keep asking every now and then. The other question that a lot of women ask is, why do I ovulate but don't get pregnant? This is another question that a lot of women keep asking every now and then. But in this video, I'm going to be addressing all these questions. I'll be explaining the reasons why you might ovulate and not still get pregnant, and the reasons why a woman with hormonal imbalance might get pregnant or not get pregnant. I'm going to be explaining all of that in this particular video. So if you are seeing this first for the first time, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get more amazing videos like this next time I make an update. Now let's start with the first question, which is, can a woman that has hormonal imbalance ovulate? Now, if you have hormonal imbalance, you should understand that there are different kinds of hormones that influences ovulation, and one of them is luteinizing hormone, follicle stimulating hormone, progesterone, gonadotropin releasing hormone, estradiol, progesterone, and so many of them. All these hormones influences your ovulation. It influences your ability to release an egg as a woman. Now, there are things that happens to these particular hormones. But the mistake that a lot of women do is when they are having hormonal imbalance, which is most evident when you are having an irregular menstrual cycle, you are having painful menses, you are having overflow, they keep taking medications anyhow without consulting a doctor, without carrying out tests. There's a particular test you need to do which is called the hormonal profile test. This particular test will check for the particular hormone that is having problem. But once you keep taking medications anyhow without checking for this particular level of hormones, then you might end up complicating things for yourself instead of finding solutions for yourself. Now, the reason why you may not ovulate when you are having hormonal imbalance is when you are having problem with either your follicle stimulating hormone or your luteinizing hormone, or you are having problem with your gonadotropin releasing hormone, your estradiol or estrogen. Once all these hormones are having problem, you might be having difficulty in ovulating as a woman, and in that case you might not get pregnant. And sometimes it may be due to the fact that you have been having a particular hormone that is having issues, but you have not solved that particular problem, and you end up taking medications that are not specific to that particular hormone that's having problem. So my candid advice to all women is, when you are having hormonal imbalance issues, what you should do is to do hormonal profile test, check for the particular hormone that is having problem, and you can take medication to either reduce that particular hormone or to increase it depending on the result you got from the hormonal profile test. If it's estrogen, you take medications to either reduce it or to increase it depending on the result you got. If it's progesterone, you take medications to either reduce it or to increase it. Now, the second question that a lot of women keep asking, and I'm going to be answering in this particular video, is, why do I notice my ovulation signs but can't get pregnant? Now, you should understand that ovulation alone does not give you the guarantee that you're going to get pregnant, because once you ovulate, there's also another thing you must do, which is meeting your partner, having a trial with your partner, and your partner releasing healthy sperm into your vagina before you can get pregnant. Now, once your partner releases healthy sperm into your vagina and it fertilizes your egg, that's the first thing that happens. That egg that has been fertilized needs to also come to your womb and attach itself to your womb, which is called pregnancy. But until this happens, you can't get pregnant, or you are not pregnant. So the problem that a lot of women have is not because they don't ovulate, not because their men are not having healthy swimmers count, but because their womb is infected, their womb is inflamed, either due to pelvic inflammatory disease, yeast infections, and kind of bacterial infection. Once you are having all of these and you have not treated them, there is no how you can get pregnant, because even when your eggs are fertilized, you have released an egg, your husband have met you, he released healthy sperm into you, there is no how you can get pregnant, because that womb is not healthy itself to take in that pregnancy. So when you are having difficulty getting pregnant, you have been noticing ovulation signs, go for tests. Let them check you for pelvic inflammatory disease, to be precise, bacterial infection, certain yeast infection. And once you notice all of this, you can be able to treat yourself and you have a solution to your problem. So if you find this video very helpful, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to drop your questions in the comment section, and I'll be right there to respond to them as soon as possible.